The world isn't infinite, yet our oceans are. Of course, I'm not referring to our own reality that's boring, but instead, I'm referring to the reality of the fever dream I've been playing. And you're probably wondering, hey Boomer, what in the world are you talking about? And to that I say, scuffed Sea of Thieves, of course. I'm joking, because in this game, instead of plundering for riches, you plunder for answers. Answers about what? Answers about why in the sinking did the earth sink? Climate change. Not actually, but actually. The game I'm of course playing and talking about today is Raft. And for those of you who don't know anything about the game, here's a super quick summary. You're trapped on a raft and the world sunk. Period. Yup, so now that I caught you up to speed, welcome to my humble abode. Refreshments are over here, and if you're feeling peckish, I can grill you up some nice shark. Sure, it's not much, but the potential is massive in the right hands, of course. Not my hands, but in the right ones for sure. With my self-deprecating humor aside, recently I had a craving to play Raft, which in itself is odd because it's a game I almost completely forgotten about. Not because it's a bad game, but because I already done my dues with the title in 2018. But a lot has changed, I not so much, but the game definitely improved for the better. For instance, they added a storyline to the game, and the fact that the game now has a storyline gives the game an overall different feeling. Back when me and my friends played before, we didn't know about a story. Maybe there was a vague story and we were just too foolish to see it. I wouldn't put it past us. It does seem like something we would have missed.
How do I throw this?
Left click. Hold. Are you trolling?
How do you throw it?
Hold left click.
But it falls on the
You
ground.
gotta charge it. But now that I'm coming back to the game because the final chapter was just released the other day, I can honestly say the story is game changing and makes the game 1,000 times better. Sure, it's not the most in-depth story and the majority of it is users drifting along from island to island. The whole premise of the game is to be on a raft after all. It's called Raft, not Island. But I have been thoroughly enjoying this game recently and I thought to make this video. But as it turns out, I'm not the best at Let's Play content. I end up being mute for long durations of my play sessions, and whenever I did speak, it was always something weird. Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you, Bermuda, Bahamas, holy f***, I hate fishing. And I feel doing Let's Play content isn't actually that fun, and most of the time I'm in Discords that is also kind of detrimental to the whole Let's Play ideals. And shockingly, I actually really enjoy giving you guys these scripted / off the cuff takes. I am fully aware that's an oxymoron, but I don't know how else to explain it. One thing you'll also notice when playing this game is that everything takes a lot of time. I'm not particularly mad about that because I actually really enjoy just drifting along. This game has a very calming effect on me. I'm sure it does on others and why people enjoy it so much. It's never too insane, not like Sea of Thieves. In Sea of Thieves, how you have those big whalers, those big unrelenting waves just smacking your boat. And this game is always just pretty pleasant. The game is a very stress-free game for the most part. I know this is gonna sound silly, but I'm afraid of the shark. Like if I fall into the water, I always try to jump back onto my boat or onto land as quickly as possible. The fear of the shark is definitely not rational, and it's kind of puzzling why I'm so affected by it. It's definitely annoying, but is it scary? I want to say no, but it is. Okay, I think I figured it out. I think I dislike the shark because it's suspenseful, and I really hate suspense. So these are my trophies. I guess really hate might be an overreaction, but I definitely dislike it. Actually, never mind. The rock dropping birds are way more of a nuisance than the shark. I don't know whose idea it was to add those to the game, but I can honestly say it's just so bloody annoying. As of recording this part of the video, I'm currently in chapter 2 of Raft, which is Tangaroa Island. It just seems that every chapter I play, the game just gets more and more enjoyable. I think the reason why I like this chapter so much is actually just because of the first puzzle room. I think it was really the first island with an abundance of things to explore, and throughout the world they hid these vending machine tokens tokens, which you can use to customize your raft. I ended up buying a grand piano, every single plant, and then 2 pictures. I allocated a lot of time to find these tokens because I really thought I needed to upgrade my raft. The only place that I have somewhat upgraded, or at least renovated, is the helm, and even that doesn't have a roof yet. I don't really know why I haven't built the roof yet. I have the mats needed, but now that I'm nearing the end of the story, I feel I should focus on my raft. You would think in a game where you're stranded on a raft drifting through the ocean there would be a lot of downtime, but as it turns out, there is so much busy work to always be done, which isn't honestly unexpected, it's just somewhat unfortunate. I guess I'm somewhat nearing the end of the video now because I am starting to get bored of raft. I'm not bored of it yet, but I am getting a tiny bit burnt out. If you did enjoy the video, please subscribe. Thank you. I honestly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Original outro.